So here we have the Audi A1 on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We'll start off inside the boot area of it first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see, given the size of the vehicle, a decent amount of boot space. We've got that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of this car. They are 63,502. You can change information displayed above that by using a button on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. For example, as you just saw there, you have a digital readout for the speedometer available. The buttons I was using to do that are just here. You can change that information for various different things. So you have your onboard computer, as you can see, digital readout for the speedometer as well, all accessed via these buttons. We have stereo controls as well, and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after you pair the phone up to the car. And that is done on the screen over in the center just here. It's worth noting that this screen will fold down and back out again. So to pair your phone, you've got one or two ways you can do that. You can use the dial on the stereo, which I'll show you in a moment, to highlight telephone. So this dial just here, or press the telephone button and you're then in that menu where you can pair your phone. When it comes to music, we have DAB, FM and medium wave radio. We have the ability to listen to your own music, of course, so SD memory card, CD player, Audi's multimedia interface, and Bluetooth audio as well, so you can pair your phone, make and receive phone calls, and stream your music as well. We have the CD player just here, 2 SD memory card inputs, the main volume for the stereo, the dial I was using to access everything on the main screen, and then air conditioning. So you can adjust the fan speed in the middle here, temperature, and the direction of the air. When you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off, back on again, you can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you set over here. Underneath that, we have the rear heated screen, traction control you can turn on and off. This drive select button will allow you to change between dynamic, efficiency or auto. It's exactly the same as if I press the car button and select up on the main screen here. We have a 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, and the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.